Takeoff's murder last year shocked the rap game and the entire world. But now, J. Prince and Offset might start a war over his death that'll split the entire industry in half. Let's get right into this wild story. On November 1st, 2022, Quavo and Takeoff were in Houston celebrating Jazz Prince's birthday. Quavo posted a video with Jazz earlier that night, and later Quavo, Takeoff, and J. Prince Jr. were all chilling at a bowling alley with around 40 other people. There's a lot of different stories about how it all went down, but the situation allegedly got heated over a dice game, and Takeoff was tragically killed by a stray bullet. A nurse who lived in the area heard the shots and ran over to help, but Takeoff was already gone by the time she got there. After it happened, J. Prince posted a tribute to Takeoff on IG and said, "I've been knowing Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset for many years, and there's been nothing but mutual love for one another, and that ain't going to ever change, but we are concerned." A dude named Patrick Clark was booked for killing Takeoff, but nobody really knows what happened yet. Rumors started flying that the Migos crew started shooting first, but others said that someone with J. Prince Jr. upped the strap on Quavo over the dice game. And there's also people who claim that the shooting didn't have anything to do with the Migos, and they just got caught up in a bad situation. Then a video came out showing J. Prince Jr. walking past Takeoff's body right after the shooting went down. Some people pointed it out and claimed that it was proof J. Prince Jr. was involved with his death, but his dad went on the Giving Them Business podcast to defend him. He said,
"One of the biggest lies that was told, he walked by, Takeoff body as if he was heartless and didn't care. In reality, Junior, my cousin Michael Press, they was there with Takeoff from the beginning to the end. He actually went in the restroom to wash blood off his hand where he had reached up on the Takeoff. He had to pick him up."
The situation calmed down while Takeoff's friends, fans, and family all mourned his death. But then last week, the Prince family sparked a beef with Offset that could shake up the entire rap game. On February 5th, J. Prince Jr., and Mike Prince all went on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast to air the situation out. Before the interview came out, an alleged police report leaks where Quavo's homie Willie Bland told the cops what happened the night that Takeoff died. According to the report, Bland said he saw someone reaching for a gun and thought they were going to hurt Quavo. That's when Bland hit the dude and things popped off. Both sides allegedly pulled out guns and started shooting, and Takeoff got caught in the crossfire. J. Prince called cap on Bland's side of the story and said he's giving all kinds of statement on this police report that we have so we can read his name and everything because he put himself in a position where he's cooperating and telling a lot of different lies. J. Prince also said that he wished Bland had taken the bullet instead of Takeoff because according to him, Bland was responsible for the whole situation. The whole interview was about the Prince family clearing their name, but nobody expected what happened at the end. They didn't have anything bad to say about Quavo, but it was a different story when it came to Offset. Apparently, there's been more drama going on behind the scenes, because at the end of the interview, J. Prince threatened Offset and said,
"This Offset dude, I ain't gonna leave him out. You wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. For you to be taking these positions that you taking, I'ma just say this to you. Don't never put me in no position where, I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be healthy for you."
But J. Prince ain't the only dude Offset's having problems with. Before Takeoff died, rumors were flying for months that the Migos broke up. Quavo and Takeoff started making music without Offset, and the three of them weren't performing together at all. Nobody really knew what caused the issues, and unfortunately, they never squashed it before Takeoff got killed. Quavo performed a tribute for Takeoff at the Grammys without Offset, and the two of them allegedly got into a fight backstage right before it happened. TMZ reported that Quavo blocked Offset from taking the stage with him, and the situation got so heated that they had to be pulled apart. Offset called the story cap and tweeted, "What the f*** I look like fighting my brother? Y'all crazy." But then a video leaked to Cardi B yelling at two people backstage. You can't see who she's talking to in the clip, but Cardi yelled, A reporter tried to ask her about what went down, but Cardi just dodged the question and moved on. After the Grammys, Offset heard what J. Prince said and hopped on IG to air him out. He called out Prince for speaking on his relationship with Takeoff and said,
"I don't know what y'all got, what the got going on. Y'all speaking on my real brother. Y'all know how me and my brother rock."
Offset was obviously pressed over J. Prince and his sons talking about the situation so much in interviews. He said that if J. Prince had issues with him, then he should hit his line and they could talk instead of putting everything on the internet. J. Prince clapped back on IG and took all kinds of crazy shots at Offset. He called Offset fake and said,
"See, boy, you acting like you a part of a family that don't really with you because you a snake."
There have been rumors for years that Offset was jumped by Lil Baby's 4PF crew in Atlanta back in 2020. According to some reports, Offset owed one of their dudes $50K from a dice game and they jumped him outside of a party for it. A video of the situation came out, but it was from a bad angle and you couldn't even tell if Offset was there or not. J. Prince pretty much confirmed the story in his response to Offset though. He said,
"Let me see if I can refresh your memory. Remember we talked when you got your ass whooped in Atlanta? You forgot?
Then, Jay Prince claimed he flew to LA because Offset was worried Cardi was gonna get attacked by some Crips. Cardi reps the Bloods, and back in 2018, she allegedly got some LA Crips heated when she used the word flu instead of blue on social media. Prince claims he flew out and settled the situation for him, but Cardi clapped back and said he's capping. She hopped on Twitter and said that the only people there were Wack 100 and Big U, and Wack jumped in to back her up. He said he was with Cardi and Offset with 100 Bloods in LA, and that Jay Prince had nothing to do with it. Wack also called out Jay Prince for putting street business on the internet and said, "Why are you letting the world know this man had a problem with you and you heard this in the streets?" Jay Prince also claimed that Offset wanted him to squash the beef he had with Sauce Walker, but at this point, nobody knows who's telling the truth. If Jay Prince lied about the LA situation, then the other stories could definitely be fake too. The situation isn't over yet, but it seems like Offset is ready to move on from it. He clapped back at Jay Prince and said, "Never needed you for no smoke. You the police. All mouth with no proof. Just fairy tales. Let this be the last time we speak on this." What's wild is that Quavo hasn't said a word about anything that's been going down. He hasn't spoken on Jay Prince calling his homie a snitch, comments about Offset, or the fight they allegedly had at the Grammys. Nobody knows whose side he's on between Offset and the Prince family, but he might just be trying to stay out of the whole thing. Some fans think Quavo might be taking a step back because he knows how much power Jay Prince allegedly has in the streets. Prince is a legend in the game and has been running Rap A Lot Records since the 80s, but there are tons of rumors about his family being involved with the streets too. According to rumors, any artist who wants to perform in Houston has to check in with Jay Prince first. But during the interview on $1 Million Worth of Game, Jay Prince responded and said they never had anyone check in. Now, Gilly the Kid and Wallow are getting dragged on social media for letting Jay Prince come on the show and send threats at Offset. They made headlines last year when Wallow broke down in tears, talking to Lil Durk about leaving the violence behind. And now fans are wondering why they didn't have that same energy when it came to Jay Prince threatening Offset. Hopefully, everyone chills out and moves on before something worse happens. Quavo and Offset suffered an unspeakable tragedy just a few months ago, and instead of being able to mourn Takeoff's death quietly, the whole situation has turned into a media circus, and it's only getting worse now. If Offset and Jay Prince don't squash the beef, it could have a huge impact on the industry. Offset's still one of the biggest rappers in the game, and Jay Prince has a lot of power too. Cardi B and Wack 100 have already hopped in all the drama as well, and if it keeps blowing up, then other artists will have to start picking sides too. Rest in peace to Takeoff. His death was a terrible tragedy that never should have happened, but hopefully his family can get closure soon, and hopefully Offset and Jay Prince move on before somebody else gets hurt. Losing Takeoff was terrible, but one thing that would make his death even worse would be if someone else lost their life over it.